Hey dudes, today we got a tree farm on the way. It's TheeRealDuke. It's all happening right now. What is going on, dudes? How you guys doing? I am TheeRealDuke. Welcome to this episode of my SkyBlock Let's Play series. We're doing some modded SkyBlock here on the Empyrean Skies SkyBlock Server, brought to you by the cool dudes that did the whole InfiniteHeights Minecraft server, a cool community that I'm a part of. You should check it out if you haven't already. But anyway, today, I've run out of wood essentially, and we got a lot of things going here. If we check out the challenges menu, you will note that we have done most of the low-hanging fruit so far. One of the next ones to do, we have expert farmer, which is going to take some work. I'm going to automate that with some redstone, which I need to save up on. Fisherman, which we are already working on. I actually have a bunch of fish to cash in yet. They're still in the chest. I have the last salmon from last episode still on me. The lumberjack is the next one I want to do. And I'm gonna make some moves to have to help that along in the coming episodes. Might do 2 or 3 episodes about it. There is a YouTuber by the name of Mumbo Jumbo, cool guy. He has an automatic tree farm and leaf crushinator for saplings that I'm going to be saving up for a long time for, in terms of iron and pistons and redstone materials and stuff like that. But that is the goal, and I have virtually no tools on me here. I was not prepared. Okay, but that's alright. So, he's got an incredible design for it. It works so amazingly, wonderfully. I want to do it here. I'm not going to go through a whole tutorial eventually when I get to it. That's an episode or 2 down the line. Anyway, I'm just letting you guys know what's coming up. But what we need to do right now is get some tree farm happening, and we don't have that. I'd like to start prettying the place up a bit. Now, it works well, which is nice. I'm just going to shut this off real quick. I wish this rain would stop. Fail. I really do wish this rain would stop. Anyway, so I really, I want to pretty the place up. Like I said, I do like how everything's working. So, I mean, I don't think it looks ugly. I did take some care when constructing most of it. And I mean, they just are what they are. You know what I mean? Like, that's as good as they're probably going to look, but there's still some other things I can do. So, one of the things I like to do is use stone brick, and that's going to need some coal. So, we're going to need to make some moves with that. But what I want to do today is, and this is still not quite far enough, so I'm just going to sprinkle in some of this. What I want to do today is build along with you guys for a little bit and extend this platform out, as you can see me doing, and then make a tree farm. Now, if you saw my Craftage Let's Play series, you saw the cool towers, and I'm going to put a link up for that, because if you like building stuff, you might like how the greenhouse towers I built there came out. They're pretty sweet, I think. So I'm gonna not do something similar to that, because those are built on the ground, and we are flying high above the clouds, so that's not possible. But I am going to use rounded things. It's going to be an inefficient design, but I think it's going to look cool, so it's going to be good. I also want to... I didn't even bring an axe with me. I'm just so ready to make these shapes that it's just like, I'm just like, let's rock and roll here. Got a lot of dirt on me. So, yeah, so it's not going to be... They're not going to be rounded like that. They're going to be platforms. You know what? Let's just get right into it. There's no reason not to. So, here's my plan. I'm just going to lay it out for you real quick so you can see. So I'm going to have... so this is laying out right here, right? So that bridge is represented by these. Okay? First, front and center. Boom, boom. Left or right. One of them will be for the dark oak. And one of them will be for the jungle. The giant jungle tree. They both need 2x2 plots to grow, and that's the only way to get, well, it's not the only way to get jungle, but that's the most efficient way for me, I think, to do it, and it saves space and dirt. That's the only way to get dark oak, so we got to do that. And then that leaves us with 4 other types of trees. So they're going to come out like that. Okay. I don't know what's going to be in the middle here. Maybe there'll be something there. But so as we walk out that platform there, that's these 2 blocks here. So we're going to have boom right here on the side. I think I'm going to hide the jungle tree behind this crap because jungle trees are kind of ugly. So we're going to have dark oak right here, jungle right there. And then, you know what, there'll probably be a platform here. And then boom, boom, we're going to have oak on one side. I want the order that they're in to look nice too. So let's do oak with caps so they don't grow too big. There. Then next to that, birch. Then next to that, on this side, let's do acacia. And then spruce over there. Now, there's not going to be a huge amount because I only have dirt, but they're going to be easy to expand. So we're going to be able to. I don't have a huge amount, so we'll be able to do a decent job of it anyway. So anyway, all right. I'm going to build out the first platform over here, and then when it's done-ish, I'll come back and we'll go through this one and keep it rolling. I will be right back. Okay, so I have the basic shape laid out here. It's a little treacherous out here, but this is what I am going to be working with. So, and then I may change up the wood styles. I think I might like to have the wood part actually match the tree that's on it, you know, for niceness. And then there's going to be a little bit of there's going to be a wall surrounding everything. But I just wanted to go over real quick the basic design. I have a huge amount of glowstone from my trips to the nether, so this is not a concern for me yet. So then from here in that direction, yep, like that. Oh, come on now. And there. So there's gonna be these sections around here, and then in here, see, like this and like this, and I think that looks pretty good. So I'm going to yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this up, and then I am going to go ahead and do this over on the other side, and then we'll start talking about the other 4 platforms when I'm done. So I'm just gonna crank that out real fast, and then I will get back to you guys in 1 second. Is it just me, or is this rain really grinding some gears? This is freaking bumming me out, man. It is so. Anyway, so here's my dark oak, which looks nice. Here is the jungle ungle. I got, obviously you can see this setup, same thing. I just copied it over here. The more I look at it, the more I think it will be cool to go ahead and switch those out. And then I have over here, I just basically just finished the oak setup. I could actually put them right on top of each other, but I like being able to fit the glowstone in there, and it's got a bit of a decorative flair to it, which I also dig. So that's how I'm doing that. Now, I thought about it for a little bit, and see, so for me, and I don't know about you guys, let me know though if it's this way for you too. Chopping trees can kind of be therapeutic a little bit. Now, it's also very boring and time consuming and somewhat annoying. I'm just gonna keep building this out while we're chit-chatting here, but you know, I kind of thought, like, okay, it'd be nice, and then I can just kind of, you know, zone out and chop trees for a minute. But then I'm thinking also, like, well, you know, I mean, the materials are an issue. They really are. And they won't be soon after we get this set up. But, you know, I think it would be easier for me to save some dirt and just do, for the spruce, instead of having a grid of 3x3, which will actually be bigger than this because they don't grow right next to each other. Instead of doing a grid of 3x3 the spruce, I could do just the giant spruce in the middle. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Now, unfortunately, this is an odd number of blocks, and the spruce, which I plan to put in the middle behind here, the giant spruce, is going to be 2 by 2. So I don't know how that's going to look, but we'll try it. We'll see. We'll make that effort. I'm filling this in here. I think I need to come one more, and then we come around here. I think that's right. Space of 2. Yeah, this will be good. So from these edges, I am going to go ahead and this 1, 2, and then this one I think is right. So then from here over out yonder is where I'm going to put the giant spruce. That is the current plan, and then have over on that side and on that side. Let's do acacia over here and birch over there. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna keep doing this high wire act here. I'm gonna finish building this up, and then when we get to one of those on the side, once finished, I will bring you guys back. Also, I'm gonna eat some potatoes. All right. So this was tricky because I have to worry about, so this is a top slab, bottom slab. This is a bottom slab, so mobs can't spawn on it. This is a top slab, so mobs can spawn on it, so lighting is a factor. So I had to work out what to do around the corners and the edges. So that took longer than expected. Also, I want to apologize. I don't know if you guys are as sensitive to it as I am, but I had the brightness setting on bright. Like I'm casual. Just kidding. You set it however you want. It's all good. But I was doing some work on a UHC series last night, and I was in the Nether, and long story short, it was so freaking dark in there that I don't think anybody could have seen anything I was recording, so I turned the brightness up so peeps could see what I was doing. Anyway, it's back down to moody now, and I think things look good. I just noticed that makes like a real 4. Cool. So what we got over here is my birch farm. Done. Very nice. Here are the oaks as well. I think they look good. I put the little blocks up there for them to not obviously grow into the big giant ones that look cool but are hard to harvest. So I'm going to take this design with this here raised flat riff. If I'm going to take this here, I'm going to try and talk like as if I know how to do that. I'm going to take this design and this here raised platform, whatever, like smart people say this here anyway, and then I'm just gonna copy it, copy the style that I have over on that platform and see if I can get it right when I build it again over here. After I get it over there, hopefully it'll be daytime by the time I'm done building that, and I have an idea for this over here, which is going to only end up saving me 1 dirt, but I think it's gonna look cool if we can get the trees to grow right. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll bring you guys back in when I get to this. BRB. So good news and bad news. Good news is it's daytime. Yay! Bad news is watch this deal. See this line right here? Right there. Watch this haircut. Ready? Ready? Oh no! Are you seeing that? I am leaving my island and then returning to it, and then leaving it and returning to it. So this is causing me to have to rethink here. So I'm actually going to just kind of, okay, so the original plan was to branch out there, and then see, this ain't gonna work neither. I'm just dumping all these off the edge here. So the original plan was to go ahead and build that way, and then build out like two little things, or maybe one long platform there, right? Oh, you see somebody else's over there? I just noticed that. Somebody else's island. I wonder whose that is. I'm gonna storm it later. Anyway, so I was gonna do maybe like a little ear there, or maybe a little ear there, something. And then I was also thinking like, okay, what if I just do a long narrow one, and then just have one over on the side, one over on the side there, and then do 2 giant spruce trees that you would be able to see from over there back at the base, and I think that would look cool. But instead I'm going to actually have to build down here and go that way, and then that way. So I'm going to get back on that. Change of plans, but it's going to be all good. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish that up, and then see if I can head over to that island. Can I see it again? Let's see. Corner of my eye. No, not anymore. Anyway, so yeah, all right, I'm gonna get on that. I'll be right back. Oh man, this a mess or what? This is pretty much the best I could do. So there's gonna be some kind of detail in here between them that I haven't figured out yet. I'm thinking about using the leaves in some way, but this is right up against the edge here, so I just don't know if anything happens on the other side of that. But anyway, so this is, I mean, I don't think it looks terrible. It'll look fine once it's all done. This is not at all what I had in mind, though. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you guys into the skyblock? Are you doing the skyblock thing? Because you should be. Because it's fun. You know, let me know how you guys handle tree farming. Do you have just like one spot dedicated for trees and then you just bone meal them right away? You know what I mean? Like you don't ever switch out the trees. Or, I mean, you only switch out the trees, rather. You never really, you know... you never really have a dedicated spot for each kind of tree, or do you, or do you have a setup like this? Are you big baller, shot caller, and you have cool dedicated spots for your stuff? What do you guys think? How do you guys handle that? I'm curious. I would love to know, because I'm sure there's a million different schools of thought, and I'm running out of stairs here. I'm sure there's a million schools of thought about it. I don't know if any of them is necessarily correct or incorrect, but you know, it's cool to see how people handle those kinds of things. So I'm just gonna go ahead and fail with that stair, and then watch it fall into the abyss, and then try one more time. And I'm gonna stop wasting stairs. I'm gonna go stock back up on stairs. I'm gonna finish this side. I'm going to then build it over there, grow some trees, and wrap it on up. I will be right back. Alright, so that took a freaking long time because the symmetry was off and I kept screwing it up. But anyway, beautiful. It actually looks really stupid. And... slightly better, but not much. So let's go ahead and take a look from way back here. Actually, I'm going to climb up here, see how it looks. What do you think? Not too bad. Not too bad. Alright. It looks okay. It's obviously incomplete. We need to have some borders up. It needs to be safe to walk around there. We need to not worry about falling off the edge or losing saplings off the side. So a border does need to go up. I don't know if I'm going to go crenellation style or a nice wall around it, but we'll figure something out for next episode. I do want to get the nice big ones that look like enormous Christmas trees to grow there, though. That would be ideal. I think this would look much better if those were bigger. I also want to incorporate not only the color wood of each one. This is too plain in here, so we're gonna zazz that up a little bit. But I do want to incorporate the leaf blocks from each one into the design of the wall that's gonna go around them, I think. And that is a skeleton over there. I'm gonna have to take him out. So, as I go and get a bow. Do I even have a bow? I gotta have a bow. Yeah, here's a bow. Where are my arrows downstairs? Jeez. Do I have any left in these chests? Or did I move everything? There we go. Okay. Got him. Peace out, buddy. Oh, off the side. Good enough. Wow, what if that was a creeper and it blew me up? I am so... What a nightmare that is. I'm just going to put 100 torches here. Anyway, that is it for this episode. Next episode, I am going to be zazzing this up. I'm also going to start, maybe if we have time, I'm going to start... Oh, an automatic tree cruncher. Some kind of thing that will gather them up. Similar to Mumbo's thing. If you haven't checked that out, you need to. That'll help. But so that's going to be grinding. We got some zazzing. And again, this place cobbling. Oh, come on. It's not my first day playing this, so we got to snazz this whole thing up. But anyway, I hope you dudes enjoyed watching. Thank you so much for taking a second to check out my channel. I do truly appreciate every single like, comment, view, and sub. So I do definitely, genuinely want to say thank you. I do appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. But for this episode and me, that is it. It's TheeRealDuke. Thanks again, dudes. I'm out.